Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tangawan, inside Sierra Leone, like one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty.
Yes, Fambule. Welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And of course, just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok. We don't know if now they get real loud and clear. Now the other side, we just want to make sure see we're holding at the same page. And before we start the ball rolling, as we get see us Komon-Tok then tonight. All right. Okay. So yes, we just wait for we just confirm from the other side. Let we just confirm. Let we just confirm quick one, and then we start the ball rolling as we the comfort on the very very important questions here. Of course, we get for can discuss issues and we get for affect you, me, and the country at large in a different grand style. And just a wait for confirmation from the comment side. There is a little bit of, seconds delay for Leona de Amy. Yeah, it takes some seconds. So we're going to give that seconds for a catch up so that we could get exactly same. Well, we all good at the same page. Yes. All right. Okay. Whilst we still the wait slow, we continue. I'm sure probably people can go respond as I think a little bit of seconds in transmitting the message. Pambule, we don't come back today with yet another very, very important program like Komon-Tok. Just like any other day, we're not done with Komon-Tok there. But today, they can look at two things. These are very, very important things that they look at. First, the justice system. We want to look at what's wrong with the justice system and why would they get certain cases that we don't understand. I mean, their own social media, there is a flyer where they make rounds on the social media where we know independently verify, but it's troubling because we see a lot of platforms they share around where they say one woman he go eat now one cook bafa, able pay and jail am for 11 months. You can imagine that. But then like again, you unverify. But I see a lot of people and politicians and share am therefore dig into that. And on that subject, we also go join with lawyer Wurrie. We go for help we on the constitutional side, waiting the law say, and well, you just get a fair knowledge and get a better understanding. We waiting our rights and responsibility. And for spice of things, we get Sir Wahid. Sir Wahid, of course, now notable name now the music industry. He don't do fantastic job, and we see intermittently and every year it must come, it drop something. We get a message wherein people and for reflect back, particularly those people that were in governance when it comes to the economy. But they listen to people about the economy. And I'm sure when we talk about even the justice, you get to talk about the economy. But anyway, I'm going to explain to me. A crisis, in the same. But they can't just for come for them, but then issues are better one. And of course, welcome and then at the building. They can just now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know. This now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salone. In case you don't know. This now Komon-Tok. Where to bring information about Salone. For education.
All right, so Fambul, we're not getting nothing for waste. Straight to the point. And as always, we get what you can say now. Sharing is caring. Please consider that. We really, really go appreciate as we don't late. We know say we late bad one. And roughly now we almost starts the program. Roughly you say people enjoy the camp. And before we start, please all you and we don't come. Be on small work now for lobby share. So the other people will benefit as well. All right, on the other side of the screen, we get legendary Sir Wahid. Welcome now, Komon-Tok. People listen you fine wide. I don't look like say they get you. No, I don't know if they
All
get
right,
you.
all right. No, no, no.
They
Me to
get you
get
now.
you.
They get
Thank you so much,
get you.
Mr. Komon-Tok. It's always a pleasure being here. I can say, well, we don't dip this activist and music business for long, but I go say now you do got me and come to this new revolution. I remember a lot of people draw me attention and say, "Oh, there's this platform and they plating and then they plating and then they plating them." They say there's this young man and he talk good about you. So I said, I found your number. I said, they didn't give me number. So I reach out to you. And I remember you telling me, say, Sawayi, they say, "Una man the way, and it just happened, say that 10 day I've been just do the answer. I've been just do a song. So I've been here for tell you, say, I mean, I dey share this for the public because I've been here for tell you, say, this is in luck that then give me your number, I call you, and you therefore encourage me for do something. Actually, they do something. I say I just do a song. I remember you bring me come, we talk about the answer, And then even before I meet with the guys in our yard, we are sim for the hate often right now. But and then so from one song to the other, you've been promoting, we've been going back and forth. So I want to forgive you because they say respect, honor, for be given to whom it is due. So this feels like home. I'm home.
All right, thank you very much. We're always happy for getting on the platform. Now, this what they do. We amplify the voices that we matter. We benefit to society. Anyway, on the other side, we get we own lawyer, lawyer Wurrie. I don't know if you they get me loud and clear as we notice you or the okay, very well. All right, brilliant. Welcome again. You get the platform. Look like saying when they get you the mic.
Oh my dear.
All
Okay.
right. Look like they get you now.
Yeah, they get me now. My
Brilliant.
yes,
Fantastic.
fantastic. Thank you so much, my brother. I mean, for the wonderful opportunity, and thank you to me senior brother as well, Mr. Sir Wahid. And I mean, welcome to all the listeners. Them, I think so. We'll get a very fruitful conversation tonight. Yes. So at this point, I think say I will stop here first. Yeah.
All right, thank you. So Fambul, I know say we late, plenty when I don't vex, but there that's sometimes it happen. But when I do you a favor, please sharing is caring. This night we know, they know we fall. And a lot of things them the answer not they go well for we, but it's okay. But that is part of the challenge. But if one I can just share the one that we don't come, that will make a big difference. All right. So first thing first, one that we start with something where a lot of people that don't see, don't make it on the trend. As we get for mixed conversation, both side, we come on the reality side, we come on the artistical side where we get something for do with the economy. And I want to believe when we talk about good governance in general, talk about the economy because without economy there is no justice, there is no good governance there. So I mean una presence one just make program and reach because definitely give a benefit from. Let's start with you. First thing first. Let me just give people an update because plenty of people there now had in the wait for get information and not get this information yet. What can just now?
Magistrate Mustafa Brema Jah for the fourth term don't deny Zainab Sheriff bail. This now because of an ongoing threatening language and insightful conduct case with the go on at the Pademba Road Court. Zainab Sheriff winner a popular role model, entertainer and political activist gets for spend another period behind bars. That go happen until the matter come up again at the court, where get for be on March 18. Just like the previous appearances them, Zainab Sheriff in Leze they appeal for bail, and they state various reasons they why them for permit them. But unfortunately, the magistrates they deny them say they no go grant them bail. Well, me fumble them, what will not get for say concerning this?
All right, so Fambul, that now the let me guess there. All right, okay. So, anyway, also specifically want to talk about Zanab Sharif or just one link on certain thing in general. You as a lawyer, what do you mean? What does this mean when we get I mean, this particular scenario we are in, somebody consistently denying is this something with discretional from the law, or probably the gravity of the crime where you commit make and would deny you bail, or they would deny you for I mean that privilege day? Make law we understand by and help with some of the challenges we some or how for overcome if there is any challenges surrounding that. When they get you, when they get you.
Oh, is that
Okay,
clear now?
better,
Yes.
yeah,
Thank
better,
you.
yeah, yeah.
So with regards to your question, I'm not going to specifically discuss the issue at court at this moment because I'm not going for prejudice the investigation and what have you on that matter. But I go attempt to make a comparative analysis with the English legal system to that of the Sierra Leone judicial system because I've been I don't get a lot of understanding. I not study law at Salon. I study law at the United Kingdom, so I'm more au fait or familiar with the English legal system. So on that basis, only way I do the research them. Yes, I know about the customary laws, the laws of Sierra Leone, but I not go completely able to interpret the law perfectly to Sierra Leone because it might be slightly different, but I believe say the difference will not be much. So in this session of your interview, I'll not try to make the listeners them all as experts in law, but or turn them to lawyers. But I promise say after this interview, for the better part of it, then will be much more informed, and I will try for equip them with a lot of information. So even if then the United Kingdom, yeah, then they try for go to court, then go understand or be feel equipped with waiting a need for do when they are arrested, charged, or detained by the police and the rest of it. And also, I will use a real case scenario, which is that of Madam Zainab Sharif as an example, just for try for illustrate some of the points them way I they make. So in answering the questions from you, Mr. Presenter, I will attempt, as I say earlier, for make a comparative analysis with the criminal justice system of England and Wales and that of Sierra Leone justice system. So firstly, let we start from the point of arrest. Waiting at the arrest. So arrest is always made when a crime is committed or is suspected, or a crime is suspected to have been committed. So on that case, an allegation will not say will not go refer to like somebody like Zainab Sharif, for instance, as a defendant, as most writers then go say the defendant Zainab Sharif. She's still a suspect because the matter is still being investigated unless when the matter is charged to court and
On a court today, so now.
yeah, now that I mean, but still, we're not able to allow the prosecution for the defense and the prosecution for make them case point it. So still, at this point, I will refer to her as a suspect because looking at waiting they go on at this point in time. So waiting at the issue, the allegation stage in at this point, then charge Zainab Sharif with section 30, subsection 1 of the Public Order Act of 1965. So waiting the Public Order Act say, the reason why they deny bail all of these three occasions, the prosecution don't allege at this point in time say Zainab Sharif on the 31st of January 2026 at the Brima Atuga Mini Stadium make statements we're capable of inciting violence. So then charge her with threatening and incitement, in other words. So within the prosecution, the own thrust of arguments, they say authorities then say the remarks refer to accuse some individuals of rigging of election. I wish you go get Zainab Sharif in video for able play for let we able dissect some of the statements that we Zainab Sharif make. So in the suggest say responsible authorities that are responsible for cheating of 8 million people and the election results not supposed to go free.
Yeah.
So as a result of that, then say that is threat. So now under section 30 of the Sierra Leone Public Order Act of 1965, in deal with the offenses relating to scandalous, threatening, or insulting language as an incitement. Now, anybody we guilty of such an offense, obviously, they pay a fine of 20 leons as per the old law or a prison term. So the offense itself gets two main caveats into it. The offense itself using, publishing, or distributing threatening or scurrilous or obscene materials, and there should be an aspect of intent that the law specifically targets actions intended to assault. So now let me put on my wig for a moment on again and explain some more parts of the law. That is to say, waiting lawyers they mean in Latin. For able to prove a case, you need to get two elements to it. You need to get the actus reus,
Yeah.
and you need
Yeah, when they come on that side, let's just jump into this issue because there is law in the country. The government don't pass series of laws. The cybercrime law, the terrorism acts, all of these are for then say for let them create safety and nets we are in or somebody gave a control the language. Though we know say even freedom itself, it get a limitation. Say for tap freedom freedom of speech. No mean say for abuse are just like couldn't say we can drive, but you get for drive responsibly. Or cow that side. We the cow with Sir Wahid, this song a lot of people and well, no area it, although other people don't area it. We just want play and just few seconds of maybe 1 minute, and then we go ask people and make them follow you, of course, now your channel, and then watch the rest of it. So at least just
About another intentions. I call busting families. And this economy. Man in the tower, but still love, then they end up for sour. But maintain by God in power. You elect you did a long speech where they reach up the tower. If you not make it rain down like shower, for meet up the hour. I will. Pick where you born, Seth. If you answer, yes sir, oh yes man, I'm alone. If was friends, school fee, lunch and chop money, no pass. How are you? Pan this economy. Don't touch me, don't know it. Pan this economy. Gospel according to the Torah.
all right. Okay, for this economy, Sawa. Tell me, walk me through. What is what are the key message where you want to we understand from there? Because like I said, now after more the rest people then go watch you, then go watch on your channel. Now you're not the author, now you're not the writer, now you're not the boss we composes. Now salam to we ba low bang.
Thank you so much, Komon-Tok. I always just like the way you put out your questions in there. Economy, the backbone of every country, the smooth running of every country. Economy, the way money they waka make a kandong to me fambul and a kaila on karine and kabala. Now the way how money they work in the country, how money they move, basically how business and the flow how you dey go buy the person where you sell gets you money instead of they go buy get you money, or businesses that or job creation where they create employment, people and go work and they make money for let themselves to be able for go buy, pay school fee, we that school or colleges themselves go able for pay lecturers them. Now so the money they go, or basically invest in food items for their homes or pay house rent. All that are economic activities there, how money they come and how money they work out. So there are things them where they create system for make economic movement smooth, for let money work out easy and fine. One of them is job creation, is employment. When people are employed and then they are paid well, then they're able to get money. We work the people like down to me fumble then no when they work, then they make money, then they able for do the thing when they do, like pay us rent, school fee, chop money, give picking a lunch for go school. And then also when goods and the prices of goods and services then they dong, then they able for afford, because affordability is another thing. For be paid now one thing. Because one of the problems we get in Sierra Leone, the few people and where they work, the money where they pay, they not even do for meet up the challenges of the markets, for able for take good part in active part in the economic movement of the country. So people then they suffer, people then they strain, because one, the jobs are not there, and the few jobs then we they're not they pay well. So there's a lot of things. When you talk about production, one of the things that we go create employment in a country. You talk about local production. One of the things then they make local production smooth is electricity. Because if you talk about local produce, one of the things then they challenge the local produce. Then are the thing they make now we can't like Gary. Now electricity, because then they able for increase the cost of production of a local produce them. And for a country, Sierra Leone, where they consume mostly international product of foreign goods, you want for make the local produce for the lesser than the international product then cost. So that term, the reason we make Salumango go buy that local product today, now because first of all, it's cheaper than the international cost. But when electricity not the flow, generator and fuel, they increase the cost of production, and then they make the local produce even either a day at par with the international produce or even higher. And why you want to go support your own product when a high pass the international product with of better standard. And but the reason again we make we concern about that now, because if we get factories, then let's say we look at mineral resources, then we produce them home, we produce and gari and other things then they naturally they create employment for people then
Yeah,
we
like where they explain this on
yeah,
a generic. One of the
yeah.
arguments with people in the put now that una the musician there una quick to put out the issues there with that affects the salon. But una song, una need to put solutions. We are in the government go buy or the government. It's like una the states what can say the tourism. Everybody
Yeah.
knows a thing to Tanga. Everybody knows is this one. So
So
why
the solution is
why
there.
wanna why wanna message knocking just why wanna message knocking balance?
The solution is there because at the end of the day, I go encourage you later. I know say most times we go on for encourage people and for go na the YouTube channel and for go like or views. I will encourage you maybe later if we have time for play the second verse. Because so basically that breakdown which I try for say. When you bring all that one day to government activities there, how this relates, I was just trying for make me people to understand with that economic movement, how this relates. Government not a job for create when government they count for make we vote them in, and they can't with what they call manifesto. When they make a lot of promises, say we can't do this, we can't do this, we can't do this. One of those things then the way government for address that the economy. Because if the economy not the work, trust me, nothing that then they try for establish. So if government when they come, let's talk about this BO led administration, then come with the five big changes, a lot of bogus promises. Then we trust me, we don't need for try for prove that point. It is show now the economy. We just get fuel, we go up to 32 leons, and we expect say for rise. Because even the war way with the issue we will get in terms of war, we not even begin get the problem, and not even begin bring in problem yet. We don't fuel don't go up. So we'd expect say for rise. And any other thing, every other things would happen now the government. And when fuel rise, expect every other thing else for rise
Oh,
because
go
transport
right.
go up.
Okay. So,
So goods of service.
yeah,
So
thank
government, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, we'll bring you kind inside back. Let me
No
just
problem.
bring legend one more time. Yeah,
Okay.
legend, you there with me, right? You there with me?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Now we get this challenge, and we see the government's done the try for decentralized justice system country. And if you don't, I mean, if you still want to continue with so you be left, but I just want to see what's not the biggest challenge with the justice system they come? Why we they lost confidence? Because we don't get several people. If you open the platform right now, people will tell you say don't get faith in the justice system. And we don't see the EU. I think 2021, one of the reports to them pull, one of the corrupt. They name five institutions for be most corrupt institution of the country. One of them with a name that the judiciary. I'm sure probably say we don't pick you on that. What's at the problem and why how we go regain the confidence in the now justice system.
Well, there are many problems within the justice system. So now the justice system made up of every Sierra Leonean because we all now part of the justice system. The difficulty is we not go just say na the lawyers them, na the judges them, na the problem within the justice system. In fact, that boils down to before I come to the question of the rule of law, because if you allow me to go towards the rule of law, waiting at the segments them of the rule of law, we will able to ensure that we have a good justice system, then that's the point we will be able to illustrate waiting the problem be. But
Right.
before I even jump onto that point there, allow me la illustrate usai I left first, where I say for any offense will be proven, you get especially where an act is concerned, you have two aspects where you get for look at where na the actor serious in where they look at the guilty act of an offense where the prosecution supposed for proof and the mens rea, when are the mental element where the prosecution must also prove. So then two basic factors then they not in the way per any case when a criminal offense where the prosecution need for meet that threshold for prove them before you'd able get a case. You understand? So and actor serious in this case, for instance, now like we they use Zainab Sheriff in case points as an example. Now the threats way in the side for make, we don't know which type of threats will they make. We not dey discuss the substance of the case, but we go just make an example, for instance, for let the people able to understand. Then the mens rea of this aspect. Now the mental element, now the intention for cause serious harm, because now when you look at the definition itself, we they go to what you say the definition now of threatening and incitement. Let we look at the Cambridge Oxford Dictionary. So according to the yeah, sorry, I did get some messages then. So I don't know if make I go towards the rule of law itself, or I just
No,
continue.
just go on, because one of the key
Okay,
things we want just understand there is a law,
okay,
and of course we know say nobody know they're above the law, clear. And
okay,
if somebody, according to the government, gets in the peace of the states, the law for taking course.
okay.
Now,
So I be the try for illustrate the definition where the Cambridge Oxford Dictionary give and say
yeah,
now.
that just round up, and now this case don't get so much attention now. It don't divide public opinion. People and say it deserve them because it violates, it threatens the peace of the nation, the country as a whole, and other people and say no, it politically motivated because other instances and people and they wouldn't talk even far more worse than that. So that I make up a try for compound everything and say people, I mean, faith in the justice system, it low, or I mean, it don't become strain. Waiting are the biggest problem, and how una go help. I mean, as the justice system, how it go help for build confidence.
Yeah, so the argument, and in any case, in any shape or form, argument just get for the for and against the motion of the arrest of Zainab Sharif, whether it is legal, whether it is not legal. The problem is where case don't go to court, in art for make you discuss the substance of the case. What you go do, you go discuss the narrative of the case, because then we get a parable a parable where they say case now like biscuit, something like that in the
You know,
book. I tell you,
it would,
something like that, and
yeah,
unable get the Creole way then call, but I don't forget
game
it.
na
But
biscuits.
that is the position.
Yeah.
So we know they look at the legality of that aspect, but we they look at the paraphernalia. We don't go around the case where we feel say it
I
didn't
broke
go
enough
down
with
well,
people in
and you know,
paraphernalia.
you know
Broke up for
legal, you know lawful.
Yes, let
So
book and for you, but
broke up for people in big yeah. Me people in a Kaila on Kaine and Kabala broke up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir
Paraphernalia.
Wahid. So, within the Cambridge Dictionary say, when you use a threatening statement in an action or word or situation where you they express intent for cause harm, violence or danger, where you they use for intimidate or coerce, and and it implies an impending risk of situation where you they try for come with. So if in this case the answer is yes, then the two questions which the prosecution must prove by the suspect, that is referred to as admission. That is, if Zainab say yes, he intend for cause trouble or intend for do something bad to the people them, then indeed he don't commit an offense. But in this case, if we use the actor serious and the mens rea, we go find out say he not reach that threshold there.
So, which are the anxious and the mentias?
So the
Oh,
threat,
people.
if indeed threaten somebody, specific somebody, the case is, from me own understanding, the video where me see, not threaten somebody directly.
Okay,
Now,
because
open,
I not be allowed label too much on Zainab. Let the show not appear as enough for Zainab,
okay,
because it's good that you make it an example. The one of the big question how we justice system it only fail with people. I will tell you this. Behind the scene, I get a lot of people we don't we then a salon they struggle with land case system. One salon around Gawa don't count here many times. Right now, in a sell buying land legally. Government is you know, you will get justice. You don't go to court. I mean, Baku and few days ago, we count another one of we regular caller back. We now the people they call them in Washington instead of buying land, people they want go seize advantage, panam big guns there, want go So eh, people the justice system in generally it look you know it gets serious challenge. That's not the point where I feel say probably we dey fail with nation generally. But I they bring you kind inside, not just bring just the thing about that I they bring sour again, yeah. Yeah, sour we they talk about the economy and this not something where una don't sing not to una don't sing in fact you just mentioned one of the song Tinde, right? That was long decades ago. I mean, you know the how frustrated it is for una because if una don't sing this, but you know, more or less at the same thing back, it seems as if nothing no change. What's not the problem?
So it take me to the solution. Just waiting, I be tell you, encourage you for play more of the song. So basically, waiting. Thank God we get me legal, even though you say you don't know more about salon, but I'm sure it will do in research. So within section 252A of we 1991 Salon Constitution, give we as citizens of Sierra Leone. It's a power. It used the word sovereignty belongs to the people of Sierra Leone. Say from whom government draws their authority and legitimacy. So waiting now and they mean, and that is the solution. As citizens in a country where we refer to them as a captured state because all accountable institutions have been captured by the government. Now it's left to the citizens of Sierra Leone for able for whole government accountable. It is one of the reasons when I launched this campaign, you know, how they do the economy media tour. One of the things they were always tell citizens say, we for stand now for make with TINAP. This is not an unity party or APC fight. For make as citizens of Sierra Leone, with TINAP say, no, we don't want Edmond Alpha. Not because he is not qualified as ECSL, we know he's a professional. I've worked with ECSL a lot. I mean, I'm one of the people who don't work with it. I know him professionalism, but simply because he has already taken side. We see during that election, he makes sign. We see 5 more years. We already say the 2023 election, where we all know how that one day pass, not going to be different. Why is this important to economy? Now, how we hold government accountable, like I say, capture state now, we the citizen now for all. How do we hold government accountable? Now, when we go now elections, we go vote. That is how we hold them accountable. And then they make every government, they come, they say, no, can't work for the people, because if we not work, then they pull we. So if you take down the off we hands, then you don't take the power where chapter 2, section 52A of the 1991 Peter L. Tucker revised constitution give we. And once then take that one day away from we, as citizens of Sierra Leone, we are done for. So this is why I keep saying the fight to take Sierra Leone back, it's not an APC, it's not an SLPP fight, it's not an unity party fight, it's a citizens of Sierra Leone fight. Because at the end of the day, I keep making these promises. Samura, his doctor, there's a reason why they call him doctor, his PhD. People like Yumukela, Unity Party, this woman they will love and respect so much with the Unity Party, Femi Claude School. These people, when you look at them, they're all educated, they are not broke. Trust me, Femi Claude School might just love Sierra Leone and want for can say salvage. Other people they might just want the power. The people and we really they suffer. It's not those people where they run for offices. Now, we the citizens of Sierra Leone, when the economy is bad, so they like today. One of the things they were mentioned in the song, now that people in the lost relationship, because we know where Komok been there, how baby then they left man, then go to Ekomokre. When the country tranga, woman are the first way you begin to set in tranga for you, because woman they left you. You understand? People are able for pay and school fee. They say, even you picking safe, if he respect you, now fake. Now malo, because he go say yes, pa, where you go do what you want to do, because angry belly and we comfort no day now, then they go find on the street. So families are affected. They're not able to pay us rent, they will pay this. And these people then can make 5 big changes where they can't do this. And this is what they do all the time. So this is why, to answer your question, it's not personal. Them politicians there, APC SLP people will keep changing them like clothes until we get the one where God will can saw you for we and work for we. But for that for happen, we still for retain that with power. We now we dey go vote and decide. Now make 2023 elections. We are concerned about it, and we are concerned about 2028 election because power belongs to the people. Now we forgo vote. You cannot take that away from our hands.
All right, it's a succulent one, Andy. I just see one flyer they pass around. One notice anyway. Collabo. Of course, I know say. I think una respect us so much for getting that kind lengthy, that lengthy period for Savuna, 10 years, and all of all of una. We don't see many go back. Personally, I not get interaction with her, but I see the way they carry themselves. It looks see. Oh, wait, you know more about time. It looks see highly responsible. What does this mean? Is it that we will not be get competent person for allowed one person for being 15 years, or na that kind person way na unifying because of maybe something in charisma or somebody who able people and together? What's in this mean of in presidency in N1? Like what you go talk about her because you don't resign according to the notice what they see.
Briefly, because we are also legal experts get a lot for say. So briefly on that matter, I'm happy you asked me this question because today now we officially pulled the press and the press statement, the public notice. You see, and for this reason, what you mentioned, 15 years, it say a lot about us as an industry. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna level. You're right there. Komon-Tok. It says a lot about us industry. Whether it begs the question whether or not we get somebody competent or will not be just care enough. So now for that reason, we all decide, say, Collabo should go honorably. He should go as a legend. He should go as big man. Because for whatever you say what you may. Yeah, because the only thing in question are in tenure. We did it for long. And like I say, that one day, it begs the question, what were we doing as an industry? How we make us look? And we all look bad, including myself. For now, we allow somebody for run that time. So that's the only thing in question, in tenure. But when you look at what he do, and how he come inside there, we are not going to go in at this program. Maybe that is a long thing.
Yeah.
But he did justice. He did a lot. Collabo took a lot of people to the United States under entertainment. He took some people to Milan. He do a lot. Like I say, he gets in shortcomings, he gets in waiting.
Of course.
So that's why we agree saying for go as a legend. And it was a lot of background because we have the Elders Council and we people Grand Chief Patrons. Then we get people like Jimmy B, people like Kingfisher, and people like Mama Vic Fona, the big one at the industry. We come in for calm, we all done. There was a lot of backlashes, but at the end of the day, we were happy as an industry. And now because of ex-president, Collabo not get the years. Now the industry for make it qualify for become a member of the Elders Council. It not get the years, but because he is an ex-president, is now member of the Elders Council.
All right,
all the provide oversight for the form.
It's a good one. La Brinkan, I'll just take from Musa a tap to legend. Over to you, based on which we just be the talk, and of course be the question will be the push to you.
Well, yes. For attempt for answer to your question, we dey look at the holistic aspect or the idea itself of justice system in Sierra Leone. Over the few years, I go take the lifespan after the war till to present day. There has been a lot of difficulty with regards to the justice system, in particular, looking at the judiciary, looking at the police. The main question will arise in most of this. Now, how the issue of arrest, detention, charging case, bail, and the onto the trial period. So that particular aspect there would they face a lot of difficulty. Now, with regards to the police aspect, everybody don't see in the Auditor General's reports and other documents. They even refer to it as the most corrupt institution, as you inter earlier on say the judiciary is one of the corrupt institutions. There are enormous problems with this. Now, let me look at now that make I say earlier when I dey discuss this issue, I go try for make a comparative analysis with the criminal justice of system of the United Kingdom. So now let we look at arrest in its own general term, because we don't see recently somebody from the opposition was arrested, bail was denied until political things then come in, people then try for come out and they release them. Then now we see another sister, again, a prominent figure, they arrest them, bail has been denied, I think 2 or 3 times. Now let we look at the issue of bail itself before I expatiate on the other issues afore. So now, under section 34, subsection 2 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act of 1984, it make provision say anytime a custody officer arrest somebody, anytime a custody officer becomes aware that the grounds for arrest don't when you arrest somebody don't cease for exist, you get for release that person immediately. And in fact, then say you for hold somebody in custody for 96 hours here in the United Kingdom, no matter what happen, you get that is the time, except if na expeditious something where you go able charge the person immediately for make the person go to court or the rest of it. So under section 34, subsection 5A, it say where a custody officer becomes aware that there is a need for further investigation, then for release, even if there is a need for further investigation, they have to release the person on bail, but then therefore provide waiting the preconditions of bail where even the courts they look at. So the preconditions for the bail that continue under section 50A of PACE, that is what is PACE, the Police and Criminal Evidence, where I believe say Sierra Leone as well supposed for use as per the English legal system, and they been a subject of the Commonwealth. So themselves supposed for they use the similar thing. The custody officer must be satisfied that releasing the person on bail is necessary and proportionate in the following circumstances. They must consider representation force, or they don't question the person in custody for make sure say the person they ask her, are you guilty of the did you threaten somebody? Did you threaten Madabio? Did you threaten Mr. Komon-Tok, or did you threaten Sir Wahid?
Yeah,
Yes.
because we remember the other day, the bar presidents say bail entirely discretional. Now the judge therefore decide whether actually it's possible. Is it something we correct, or was she just speaking to Majabi? They say that the judge are discretional. Is it something we legally so the law says it therefore be discretional, or that's something we once it meets the criteria they're supposed to grant you?
Yes, so here in the United Kingdom, bail is a must for any offense where you commit.
Okay.
Bail is a must. However, under Sierra Leonean law, I believe say it's supposed to be the same, because according to law left section 17 of the 1991 Constitution first, where it say no person shall be deprived of his or her liberty except as may be authorized by law in any of the following cases. That is to say, in consequence of his unfitness to plead to a criminal charge, and B, in the execution of a sentence or order of a court, whether in Sierra Leone or elsewhere, in respect of a criminal offense of which he has been convicted. If they don't convict you, then I think say they get rights for keep you in custody or what have you. But bail is the foundation of bail itself. You get for look at the etymological history of how bail comes about.
What's in again for people?
Waiting so.
Etymological history.
That is the beginning.
Yeah, sorry for people.
Yeah, the development of the case itself. Bail because you know why? I go just say, Sir Wahid don't give me music. if not here in the UK, then go arrest Sir Wahid because I don't make an allegation. But what if not so true? So if then go deny Sir Wahid the bail and don't go spend Astagfullah 5 years in custody in Komon at the end of the day, not so in do. So that is why a suspect, now make us start with this discussion that if somebody where they accused of something is just a mere suspect. Until
all right.
yes. So now make bail is always applicable because it is a suspect.
All right.
Until the matter has been charged to court.
Yeah, would it take short break? Or we can continue. Thank you. And Ambulance, would they come? Don't take short break?
One thing we always the calm force na the involvement in the Pademba Road incident.
Awale refresh, I'm not involved. Say the one way they say, but they say.
But there is this audio of you.
Now make us say they say. So wait now, like they don't ask.
There is this audio of you, madam.
Now wait, not to me say. Say they are there. You want reference? I know what you want reference. That make I want help you for clear up.
Just reference.
You don't need for reference now. The problem I get, no, the problem I get, now the way you don't put on. So we draw for say, not say when my voice say what they say. Because you don't be before you fire.
When are you voice baby? You see,
not to me voice day completely. That audio was doctor and I've said it severally. For example, when the mayor of Freetown, Yvonne Akitoya, say he said this. You hear me, Kuyo? Then say he said this. In come na ear to na all say not to so I say. They left her. No, now they put propaganda panenti. That is where I have a problem. That was not my voice, it was doctor. Now I make you see now we're going to studio. And they take me your own personal camera and record for me. Because I want to get that audio where you talk about the Bobo where we do that interview with me. When I in behold the camera with the drum, may so rest in peace, you don't pass off. Not to interview. They come not to interview now audio now voice notes as if the body did it. It came to me for an interview. They listen to me. Now based on that process we'll do this audio. Are you listening to me? And this audio, when they talk about you getting to Pademba Road 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock, I don't know. And I want to say yesterday na Pademba Road, I'm amazed. And I am happy and excited to say I'm a national women's leader of the SLPP because everybody saw our response. Me reach Pademba Road 3 o'clock in the morning. The CDS arrived around 3 to 4 in the morning. Then before I begin to see other people in the car, the Lima reached there as early as 5:30 going to 6. That was good. When we all reached there, we all see the response. And later, as we organizing Secretary Self Camp around 8 or 9 in the morning, Batilo, which was very good. I want to tell you, say we're not afraid of one piece for real. That is not what I said. What I said on that audio was simple, and I had the original of it. And one time, I remember while the Richard, where they do their online interview, there whatever, interview me, and I tell him the same. Now America, they America. Even this lawyer, but don't go America. I tell her the same thing, like just what you say. I said on that audio. Exactly what I said. I said, Sylvia, you are a sister. We all been at two different political parties.
Okay, maybe
I say every time issues come up, when I begin talk. I say I want to tell una say SLPP self get woman that we able stand up to una with the challenge una. They would left them here for they put everything on politics and on red on green. So if they went and doctor it, and me and you, Khadija, you are civilized. You are one of the highest journalists in this land. You there among the first 10. You know what the AI can do and what the internet can do. I can do anything and it will look like a
Hello everyone. My name is Ambassador Collins Archipiers. For those of you who don't know me, on the side.
think I'm back now on the screen.
Yeah.
Yes, we're here now.
As Amula, apologies for that. The systems be the yeah. All right. So yes, as we dey watch time don't between we don't let bad one and one just make sure say we yeah, the final part of this, I know say this na a long project. Now, music we get for stand the test of time because I know how you do this stuff, and people, salon people know how they do stuff. So it's not something that we will conclude today. One thing, or
No,
what
sure. No, you're right.
the most important thing, which are the key message now we want for we grab, we at least like I say, una don't dey do this thing for quite some time. Even before we dey kind of the media, now already be don't did it, you know. One of the music where they catch my attention when I sing them, we are so in love with music because there's so much, you know. Yeah, I mean, basic the simplicity of the music be so, you know, sometimes like what I can say, talents they do things effortlessly because you get the talent for doing. With someone we don't get the talent, go struggle, go struggle, go struggle. That's not the difference. So that music they stand the test of time, make a big difference. We you know, be care to attention. So from there to the know that the struggle, the what you now go do now this time around, where at least now we will make sure to the message really reach me, no we. I mean, make a
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah. Thank you so much. The message always the reach. The problem has always been politicians. The problem has always been with leaders. It's leadership. Today I see Ahmed Sahid Nasrallah launch a program where they talk
Yeah.
about roots. Yes, it's a form of holding government accountable. And if I tell you that is what Komon-Tok you have been doing, that is what Bible and Sembe that is what they have been doing, and we not go stop. Because, like I can always tell people and say, we're not glad if we get them conversation there, Komon-Tok. Anytime we dey get them conversation there, no say the people of Sierra Leone they suffer.
All right.
We want let the conversation change, let it evolve. So now we say, well, that bridge you don't put yonder, so you go find out go put the other one yonder. Or this airport now, low extend that. We want let it now that kind talk than the one for the season here.
I like that.
But for as long as the people are suffering, we will always rise up, especially in a situation wherein free speech has been stifled. I don't want to go into the Zainab Sharif thing because the industry thing as well, so it concern me. And not me, if you watch me background since
I,
the
I'm
artist
sorry, let's
piece.
just jump into because you just touched something. I think you talk about the politicians because
Yes.
honestly, before social media, we are the voice of the voiceless, and
Yeah.
politicians saying honestly, them be the fear when I get respect, when I get respect. No, I
Yeah.
mean when I boku the worry them, this Emmas in them, of course you and others on a voice, particularly there was a yes, MSB don't take the lead in the sense that you know, I mean, music people appreciate her more when it comes to revolutionary song. So even and the opposition be the wait for like is sing more than capitalize on her. Like you said, you wait for you music. And something just so politician and succeed for divide on her and take the mic now now. But so
Power then come with a strategy. First of all, this is why I always tell people and say, I they proudly do what they do because I've done a lot of stuff where the SLPP government don't benefit from. I have done a lot of stuff where they benefited from it. You mentioned Emerson and other people where they benefited from it. And those things they capitalize on, we bring them to power. So some of we go gladly do this now. As we go ever, we go do them. We go rise to any occasion and we continue for do them. But the reason why I use SLPP and I use Pauper, I always like for specify this Pauper administration because I have seen better versions of the SLPP. We don't see the Kaba administration. We see let them talk. We know muscle free speech. This is one way free speech has been muscled. Coming back to the designer sheriff thing, I know have a prejudice situation as we legal experts don't talk now. But let me put into context. Waiting the way Kadi will not talk now that context. Kadiru, not now fine, then fine now. You mentioned a fine. I don't want to prejudice the case, it's in the court. You mentioned fine. Why they not fine now? So they're using some of these things for serve as example, so people no go talk. And this is where some of us posterity go all responsible. If God take we out of this country and we get the voice and the face. And let me tell you, they are still afraid of the musicians. Then make them when you find out say at some point they may lock LJ. Now then they love to make example of people who popular because it go speak loud volumes.
I get
So
you.
just so that people that you cannot, let me tell you, let me speak to the pauper. you do the right thing and people will say the right thing. You cannot continue to suffer people and you know what, let them talk about her. Me head not go the ata hold me belly. It's not possible. People are afraid not for talk because they know what una they do, they know una pattern. You understand? But I'm telling you, they are still listening to us. Like I say, the problem has always been leadership. And until we get that leadership where they can sorry for we, make we resources them, we poku pass we're able for make we all be rich people benefit we as people. Now make the power for make now we they go vote and let we vote count. Let now
Makes
we
sense.
because now the only thing where they make
And
them
the only
vote
thing, and
for we will
thank,
come on top.
thank you very
So
much.
take that away from us, then the citizens of Sierra Leone, you don't done with. And this is why I keep saying, I go round up with this. The fight for take back Salone, not to APC fair. One of the reasons we make some of we, like I will be linked to SLPP yesterday, and I saw we linked to APC today. Naturally, democratic tenets dictate say when the party and when party not win elections, then they go opposition. And one of the job of opposition, then they become the voice of the people. So because some of we naturally we are the voice of the people, now make our purposes align. We are not supporting the opposition, but we purpose naturally align.
Somebody
So
go just
tomorrow,
somebody probably go ask, well, they do this because your wife na active APC member. So
that
you
is a
just have to do
brilliant
this.
question, and I'm happy. Like I said, one of the reasons we make I like you always they bring the questions there. And to answer that question, I go tell you, say, first of all, I meet my wife. She was not a politician, and I've been on to do this forever. Before I even meet my wife, I've been on to do this forever. And I meet her, she was not a politician. I didn't marry the politician. She became a politician, which I will state here that I support and I respect. I would have supported her if you choose for Unity Party or SLPP. Because like, I will tell you something for free. Whilst I don't know about those party, I know my wife. She is someone that delivers. And I know say that somebody will stand up for the truth. But it just start like if you say me where for the dance salon music because me a musician. That would be some sort of an insult. Because that woman a patriot, it dance to all salon music, not to because me na salon musician.
Or you go like
Similarly,
music more.
you know, I have been doing what I have been doing. I'm still doing it, regardless of what you like. I say, come on, talk. Be honest with me. When you know me, I've been doing this. Like I say, I not even meet me with it. We are 6 years in marriage now. I don't do this for more than 25 years. Yeah,
Anyway,
and I'm still doing it. So
anyway,
I
thank you.
respect her decision and I support her decision.
I
If
like
you say that because of that I do that would be like my integrity. Like say me not a man will make no, that would be insulting my personality and integrity. You
All
know,
right.
so clearly.
You talk something way catch me attention, which is a good thing. A good way they say now they argue now say this bridge no extend this bridge. I
Let
like
the
that.
conversation evolve.
No we no go build another
No, this
stadium.
flyover hold on put here so.
No, this one
The market where they come up from
no pull this.
Yanda.
Now
Let
this
this conversation
this
evolve. That
argument
is what we want.
this argument
So you know
now
Bangladesh with this run out of plenty.
now in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, when they then get an agreement whether for renovate the stadium, whether for build another one, and say, okay, Lord will renovate first, Lord go build. Now that's but thank you anyway. The last partner, like I said, Sam don't beat with bad one. Legend. I probably we understand clearly. Somebody in a layman, the one sees advantage per you get to, what are the key things that we feel say for focus on for you able get justice if actually justice exists?
Well, for la able elucidate upon you question properly, I go start first for enunciate on waiting we call the rule of law, because the rule of law encapsulates or capture everything where we they talk about the justice for the ordinary man, the justice for the poor man, the justice for the rich man, the justice for the musician, the justice for the lawyer, the justice for every sector of the society. So now, the rule of law, now a symbolic idea, and a key academic lawyer, when a 17th century, 19th century jurist, we then call Albert Van Dicey, or people then, ordinary people then can call her A.V. Dicey, in be talk say, and define the rule of law, in belief say, the rule of law na important feature of the English legal system, and that is the key component we distinguish the English legal system and other European jurisdictions. So according to Ram, it make three distinctions and distinguish the English legal system to all other European legal system with three elements. So the first element, now the absence of arbitrary power. That is where the state is being controlled by law. There are limits on what the state can do and what the state cannot do. That are the one part. The second element, everyone is equal before the law. Nobody know the way they above the law. Be you president, be you king, be you the queen, we all equal as, for example, what you see so now UK when we get the file that we come out now the United States where we find out say the king in brother they appear there, you see the police take action, they arrest and this and that. If now other jurisdictions, so then call them both case back Rio. So the third element, now that the law must be supreme. So we don't get one thing for say the state not go just grab and do anything where you want for do, and not go just they fly with jet, so go arrest opposition, so go stifle musician them, so or stop protest. No, the state for respect the constitution. The second bit, as I say, everyone equal before the law. It not mean say because you know Sheka Stephen Pikin, at the end of the day you get right past me, or because now within a power you land where you don't get, I they go take them, I seize them, I confiscate them, and just go build it without the necessary permit and the procedure. And the third part, now the law, now in supreme.
Okay.
So if we follow those three elements as the rule of law, then obviously would they able get a decent society. It not going to be 100%
Yeah.
perfect.
What did they talk so now theoretical, and a lot of people go where they suffer from practical way and go smile because I what in the book say. But in reality, what see people and they go through, if you're full for talk. If you're full, it's good. I'm not a dispute what they say. Now, so the law say these are the components what they look at. Everybody for the before, everybody equal, law supreme, arbitrary power for day. It's perfectly right theoretically, but in practical terms, people in the language not prison simply because they not get money. They not get money for give judge for bribe judge. You know, iboku. So that's not the biggest challenge. What do we go do as a nation? Is it that you just mentioned this country, Prince Andrew, former Prince Andrew, they arrest her. Indeed, if in a salon, then go find excuse for her. Not so, then go definitely find excuse once he close to power. So again, you just want to add one more thing, what we go do in practical sense, not the theory side.
Well, obviously, for answer this question again, I go borrow a Latin phrase we say ab honesto nihil vinum dediterrect, and that's to be translated in English. It means nothing deters a good man from doing what is honorable. I think say we need for embark on a program of soul searching individually. Everybody they do what is right. You able act with credibility and honesty. All other people them, some people then they do some things them, not so even government responsible or not so even, but it's just that personal integrity. Look at some of the politicians then. I see the other day, well, I'm not pointing fingers, but I see an APC politician, whilst incompetent, they all don't move out of parliament, say, then they protest somebody where incredibility they in disrepute or questionable with regards to manning the upcoming elections. He was very bold in that parliament, advocating for even the support or appointment or endorsement of the policy way in colleagues they all vote against or shy against.
Mohammed Bango and Thompson.
Well, I am not naming names.
Well, we they call name, we will not get by Yanaya.
Good for you.
But
Lemo, legend.
yeah.
So in that case,
You know, I let law meet you, but we they broke the law now, they call name. But anyway, they're not I. Yeah, they're not I. There's a
servant.
Yeah, they're not I safe.
Therefore, discuss.
No, they're not I safe. For example, Mohammed Bangua Canada, and there's I talk what you do. Not to secrets, openly talk now.
Yes.
But anyway, then conversation here, we go for the fence temper because time don't be too bad now. Yeah, time don't be too bad. Maybe Sir Wahid, you get the last message, last word before we say goodbye.
Yeah, I think I will just go to I will use the question we ask with legal manner. We say, what can we do as citizens? And this is what I've been saying forever. We, like I say, in a country, that time then they will be the preach, it not being really worse like now. So that is why some of we don't decide for go hard, because we've all seen how then one day they take the law and they take advantage of the citizens there with impunity. You know, somebody go eat rest today, just plate of cookery, then send them for 11 months. Waiting with justice system don't turn to. You know, we go say the one the way they really thief the money in the country. Then they let them go free. Compare in the Zainab Sheriff note. Waiting the way Kadi will not talk. He say if they're not getting power, they win one at the country. Kadi was fine. He not be ever, he not sleep na cell. So sometimes then they not to like say I know they support violence, but you get for look what you do. What is good for the goose is good for the ganders as well.
Correct.
So as citizens in a country when a state captured, now we responsibility for whole government accountable. How citizens the whole government accountable? Them incumbent they work for, we would re-elect them. The one they will work for, would they pull them they. And that is why we must stand up, we must rise up for make them not take that power they with section 2, chapter 2, section 5(2)(a) of the constitution give we say sovereignty belongs to we. So any means, matter bill call in parliamentarians, they go talk see for win election, you don't need for work for the people, or you don't need for get who set numbers. Then we all play them tips and they will get them. So how else you for win election? I mean, way you work for the people and they go vote you back. That is how you win election. So if they see the Edmond Alpha thing, will they see the PR system scheme? That is why they not care about the economy, they not care how we suffer, because they are planning that we vote, they're not gonna matter, then get other way from winning election. And this is why, as a citizens, if you ask me what we for do, this is where we for stand up and say no. Another say go cost person, you see what happened to go talk on what day, you see what happened to Zainab Sheriff. Another say go protest, we all know what happened August 10. But I'm saying there are ways as citizens then who can make our voices known. If possible, we'll rally around international community say, if then 1 year they make election, we not trust them. Let international community can organize election in Sierra Leone. Because this is about citizens, and it will always be about citizens of Sierra Leone.
All right, thank you very much for pour out that sober talk day. Yes, Legend, what will be your last word to the Fambulen?
Well, the last word we I go say towards the Fambulen is that we for stand up and support and try for do the right thing. So for instance, I go direct my last message to the present arrest conundrum we don't take place in Sierra Leone. So under section 18, subsection 1 of the 1991 Constitution, in clearly make and they say no person shall be deprived of his freedom of movement, and for the purpose of this section, the said freedom means the right to move throughout freely Sierra Leone without any interference of that right. Then section 25, subsection 1 also say, except with the person in your own consent, but no person, they're not for hinder a right to freedom of expression. That is alleged or aligned to waiting to happen to Madam Zainab Sheriff. So I want to remind the government of Sierra Leone say they are signatories to the United Nations Declaration on Human Rights when in 1948 we provide under Article 1, 2, 3, 5, 12, and 17 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, where Sierra Leone don't sign and ratify for say those rights of Madam Zainab Sheriff, they should be protected. And again, waiting the government, they fail to understand. If you arrest somebody
It's a bailable offense. This is a bailable offense.
if you detain somebody or you don't infringe on somebody in right, guess what, Mr. Komon-Tok? Guess waiting they happen.
What's in the happen?
the person get right to compensation. So potentially, Madam Zainab Sharif at this point in time, except otherwise, as the case they proceed, then therefore the government need for pay attention to that side because she can counter sue and there is a possibility say it will get compensation.
we
Baby, na English law is study, baby.
yeah, I hope we go
What
down.
is that?
I hope democracy go down reach a level.
Progress to that point.
Yeah, where the citizen will take the court and take the government at court. It happened inside. We enjoy it for and
Yeah.
this one.
And some and also terminal catch we just have to
Yeah.
talk. You see, when they talk about this is where integrity and commitment as an individual comes in. Now the same constitution impact about rule with too. Now make us say I don't see a better version of the SLPP, and I always specify this power. And the same constitution and the school man now you run with. So it takes
you're right.
commitment and sincerity and the integrity of the president to possibly sit down where they are at the helm of affairs. Because at the same constitution, then they interpret and so there's a lot of loopholes, we agree. But if the sincerity is there, if the good intention is there, trust me.
All right. Yeah, so Fambule, we tell now plenty thank you for joining me. As time don't beat we bad one. We do apologize. We get issue with the phone line. We will take calls. Yeah, we apologize for that. Just to tell for you link in the comment section, but for some reason, my internet not connect to the other machine, yeah. And so Fambule, when I can go just type YouTube Sir Wahid, of course now they see also so you type or maybe you go tell me
Sir Wahid on YouTube.
Okay, very well. Now go listen to full music and of course until you don't left on Twitter once in a while go to drop on. Till then
please share with my people.
Well, we do apologize. I know say not to tradition, but tonight no calls are big, they are big family. And I forgive you, even if I want to know more this, I want to help inside for yeah. I think if I'm not mistaken for the one who yeah big please. And we will definitely join tomorrow back. Until then, bye.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Ambassador Collins Archipius. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a Sierra Leonean film producer, actor, director, and I am based in the UK. And also the Sierra Leone Film Council Ambassador, UK and Spain. I have good news for you. Komon-Tok platform is coming up with their Supreme Night on the 13th of June, 2026. It's going to be a night to remember. They're going to be launching the Komon-Tok platform and also the launching of a book titled Shattered the Republic. Yes, you got me right. Shattered the Republic. I can't wait to read that book. Now, the doors are open at 5:30 p.m. for you to mingle with the big names attending the event. I am going to be there. Lots of other big celebrities are going to be there. But the actual event starts at 7 p.m. Please don't be late. The place is All Saints Community Center, 105 New Cross Road, SE14 5DJ. Tickets are priced very, very reasonable. Early bird, £50 for those who want to buy earlier. The late ones who want to buy at the door is £60. If you want to show your support to support the Komon-Tok platform, you want to go as a patron, it's just £100. Please come in your dozen. Come and support. Tell a friend to support. That day is going to be a night to remember. You can contact this number +44 7459 716 573. Or you can go on their website, which is www.Komon-Tok.co.uk. Please show your support. I am going to be there. Are you going to be there? Hello everyone, my name is Ambassador Collins Archipius. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a Sierra Leonean film producer, actor, director, and I am based in the UK. I am also the Sierra Leone Film Council